Taking oath in the historic Central Hall of the Parliament, Kovind swore to preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and law. He evoked Gandhi, Ambedkar and Deen Dayal Upadhyay and insisted that he will represent all 125 crore Indians and focus on upliftment of Dalits, minorities, women and other backward classes.
मैं इस महान राष्ट्र के 125 करोड़ नागरिकों को नमन करता हूं और उन्होंने मुझ पर जो विश्वास जताया है उस पर खरा उतरने का मैं वचन देता हूं। साथियों, हमारी स्वतंत्रता महात्मा गांधी के नेतृत्व में हजारों स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों के प्रयासों का परिणाम थी। बाद में सरदार पटेल ने हमारे देश का एकीकरण किया। हमारे संविधान के प्रमुख शिल्पी बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर ने हम सभी में मानवीय गरिमा और गणतांत्रिक मूल्यों का संचार किया।
With the election and the swearing in done, now comes the difficult part for India's new president, especially given the present climate, so much so that even up to the very last day, his predecessor Pranab Mukherjee appealed to preserve the plurality of the nation. And that will be the key challenge confronting Kovind, the first president with BJP-RSS links. Moreover, at a time when the ruling benches are in big numbers and the opposition is fraught with divisions, Kovind will have to be the custodian of the constitution and uphold its spirit and integrity. President Kovind himself has stressed that his victory is dedicated to the weak and the marginalized in the society. He is, after all, a Dalit himself. And at a time when the fabric of India is stressed, he will have to preserve the soul of the country. And he will be scrutinized more minutely than his predecessor because he is the first occupant from the RSS to occupy the august office. Ruchi Bhatia and Tushar Chakrabarti, ET Now, New Delhi.
Us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/etnow.